Perfect love casteth out fear. That is why I am not afraid. Mrs. Bumpus, you do not love me.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You really can be very nice, Henry.
Why do you thank me?
For calling me Mrs. Bumpus again. I feel now that you are going to be reasonable and behave like a gentleman. What's the matter?
Once or twice in my life I have dreamed that I was exquisitely happy and blessed. But oh! The misgiving at the first stir of consciousness. The stab of reality. The prison walls of the bedroom. The bitter, bitter disappointment of waking. And this time. Oh, this time I thought I was awake.
Listen to me, Henry, we really haven't time for all that sort of flapdoodle now. Oh, take care, you nearly hit me in the chin with the top of your head.
I beg your pardon. What is it you want me to do? I am at your service. I am ready to behave like a gentleman if you will be kind enough to explain exactly how.
Thank you, Henry, I was sure you would. You're not angry with me, are you?
Go on. Go on quickly. Give me something to think about, or I will.
Don't break my fan, no, don't. No, really, that's a stupid trick. I don't like that. You've no right to do that. Oh, how could you be so inconsiderate?
I beg your pardon. I will buy you a new one.
You will never be able to match it. And it was a particular favorite of mine.
Then you will have to do without it, that's all.
That's not a very nice thing to say after breaking my pet fan, I think.
If you knew how near I was to breaking Teddy's pet wife and presenting him with the pieces, you would be thankful that you are alive instead of howling about 5 shillings worth of ivory. Damn your fan.
Oh. Don't you dare swear in my presence. One would think you were my husband.
This is some horrible dream. What has become of you? You are not my Aurora.
Oh, well, if you come to that, what has become of you? Do you think I would ever have encouraged you if I had known you were such a little devil?
Don't drag me down, don't. Help me to find the way back to the heights.
If you would only be reasonable, Henry. If you would only remember that I am on the brink of ruin, and not go on calmly saying it's all quite simple.
It seems so to me.
If you say that again I shall do something I'll be sorry for. Here we are, standing on the edge of a frightful precipice. No doubt it's quite simple to go over and have done with it. But can't you suggest anything more agreeable?
I can suggest nothing now. A chill black darkness has fallen, I can see nothing but the ruins of our dream.
Can't you? Well, I can. I can see Georgina rubbing those poems into Teddy. And I tell you, Henry Jean, that you got me into this mess. And you must get me out of it again.
All I can say is that I am entirely at your service. What do you wish me to do?
Do you know anybody else named Aurora?
No.
There's no use in saying no in that frozen pig-headed way. You must know some Aurora or other somewhere.
You said you were the only Aurora in the world. And, oh God, you were the only Aurora in the world to me.
Yes, dear, of course. It's very nice of you. And I appreciate it, indeed I do. But it's not reasonable just at present. Now just listen to me. I suppose you know all those poems by heart?
Yes, by heart. Don't you?
Well, I never can remember verses. And besides, I've been so busy that I've not had time to read them all. Though I intend to the very first moment I can get, I promise you that most faithfully, Henry. But now try and remember very particularly. Does the name of Bumpus occur in any of the poems?
No.
You're quite sure?
Of course I am quite sure. How could I use such a name in a poem?
Well, I don't see why not. It rhymes to rumpus, which seems appropriate enough at present, goodness knows. However, you're a poet, and you ought to know.
What does it matter, now?
It matters a lot, I can tell you. If there's nothing about Bumpus in the poems, we can say that they were written to some other Aurora, and that you showed them to me because my name was Aurora too. So you've got to invent another Aurora for the occasion.
Oh, if you wish me to tell a lie.
Surely, as a man of honor, as a gentleman, you wouldn't tell the truth, would you?
Very well. You have broken my spirit and desecrated my dreams. I will lie in protest and stand on my honor. Oh, I will play the gentleman, never fear.
Yes, put it all on me, of course. Don't be mean, Henry.
You are quite right, Mrs. Bumpus, I beg your pardon. You must excuse my temper. I have got growing pains, I think.
Growing pains.
The process of growing from romantic boyhood into cynical maturity usually takes 15 years. When it is compressed into 15 minutes, the pace is too fast. And growing pains are the result.
Oh, is this a time for cleverness? It's settled, isn't it, that you're going to be nice and good, and that you'll brazen it out to Teddy that you have some other Aurora?
Yes, I'm capable of anything now. I should not have told him the truth by halves. And now I will not lie by halves. I'll wallow in the honor of a gentleman.